What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of D313XP, episode 23, man. Sorry for, technical difficulties, issues yesterday. So we had to come to y'all live in this afternoon, man. Welcome to another episode of 23 D313XP. This is your boy DC1. And we got my guy Bree, known as Jay. Unfortunately, won't be here with us today, but we holding it down for him, man. Bree, what's going on with you, brother? How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I've been feeling good all week, man. Just with this news, the Lions and stuff. So, hey, man, I'm excited. I've been excited all week. So, hey, let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it, man. We got to talk about it, man. Tonight's games, the Lions and the Packers, man. We got to talk about it, man. So this is a big matchup, divisional rivalry matchup. This is Green Bay's second division game. This is our first division game. So both teams are 2-1. Green Bay coming off a comeback win against the New Orleans Saints, and we came off of a good win against the Atlanta Falcons. Which we recorded 7 sacks. Our defense was unbelievable. They played very well. Our offense played very well for the most part, but it's a short week. Definitely, man. It's definitely this is the game that we should definitely take advantage of, man. Definitely should take advantage of it to take control of this division, man. So we go 3-1 tonight. We definitely take control. We do not want to let Green Bay take control of that division and go 3 games to be 3-1. And we 2-2, so they already had the upper hand. We want to make sure we get that win. Expectations for a lot of fans and the media, they expect us to win the division. They expect us to be better than we were last season. They weren't expecting Green Bay to be where they are right now. So man, Sabri, man, what are your keys to the victory for tonight's game, man?
I say just time of possession, man. Make sure the defense, plays their game, like they did last week, whatever. You got to contain Jordan Love. He's a unknown quarterback. Like we don't know what to expect from him because this is exactly his first time really playing. Mm-hmm. So this is one of those unknown quarterbacks where you're like, okay, we don't know what to expect, but it's good we get this out of the way because now we know how to play. You got to contain Christian Watson, even though he's banged up, but still got to, he's still a threat. Him and Dobbs are threats. We got to get on this run game to, with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. It's just got to be an all-around game. It's a short week, so they don't have that much, they don't have much rest. But we just got to go out there and just play, and the national television. So just go out there and beat the pack and show them who boss in this division and show them that they not ready for us yet. It's ski mask gang all day around.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Definitely looking forward to this game, man, tonight because, like I said, this is a game that to me. I know it's early in the season, but this is a statement game. This just shows that you want to take control of this division. This just shows you can take control of this division because the simple fact you get the upper hand. You get 10 days off before we go ahead and play Carolina on October 8th. Shout out, that's on my birthday. But play Carolina. So we want to make sure that we go out there tonight because Green Bay gonna get what they got. Green Bay is a good defensive team. They offensively is pretty okay, but they're gonna play hard. They're gonna play hard, and we got to match that energy. We got to go out there. We got to, run the football. We got to take care of the football. We can't be too conservative. We can't not be sit up here and making dumb, self-inflicted penalties. Or we can't come into the second half like we have the last couple of games. Turn the ball over, being stagnant on offense in the second half. We got to come out here. We got to be aggressive. We got to make the right play calling. We got to get guys. We got to keep that energy going. We got to keep moving the ball. We cannot be stagnant. We look good in the first half. Then turn around, we get stagnant in the second half. We turn the ball over. We cannot do that. We can't make self-inflicted penalties, because you do that, you're going to lose the game. You turn the ball over and they score turnovers, you're going to lose the game. Simple, plain and simple. We got to go out there. We got to make them have self-inflicted penalties. You got to go out there. We got to make sure we convert on third downs, get these first downs, get play calling. We got to make sure we take care of business, because the thing is that this Lions team, we can't let Green Bay hang around and give them too much confidence. We can't, especially with a young quarterback. Jordan Love has been playing pretty well. Give him his props. He surprised some people. He surprised me as well. He's been playing pretty well. But you understand at the same time that this Lions team, man, you got to go out there and hit them in the mouth, man. You got to hit them in the mouth. You got to play smart football. Yeah. So I believe this Lions team could go out with the win. I definitely believe that it's going to be, to me, I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a close game, because Green Bay, they're going to make it interesting. This is the division game. So you expect that, division games, most times it's going to be close. Sometimes it may be a blowout. But if it's a blowout, hopefully it'd be on our end with the victory.
Exactly.
Instead of 8.
Right. Exactly.
we want to. We went out there last year, last game of the regular season, end of their season, saying Aaron Rodgers packing to a new team. We want to come in and take care of business against this Green Bay team.
We want to show Jordan Love no love.
Exactly.
We want to make him show no love. And we gotta contain Rashawn Gary, because he puts pressure on the quarterback, and we gotta control him. And we gotta control guys like Quay Walker and reserve Zaire Alexander. And they got a nice defense. So we gotta just come at them. And with and I agree with you, we can't be conservative. We have to pound on this team. We have to. We can't show no mercy. We cannot be conservative with any team, especially a division team. We cannot do that. These are teams that really know us, and they see us twice a year. So we got to come up with different schemes and different plays, because division teams, they notice that, and they know us well. So we got to do that, especially in a division.
Absolutely, man. We got to take it. And the thing is, I had a conversation and was talking to Noam not too long ago. I say, look, our division with the Lions, we go 5-1 in the division. I prefer 6-0, but I'll take 5-1. Anything less than 5-1, I don't care if it's 4-2. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Because it's just the expectation that this Detroit Lions team expects us. We take care of business in our division. Win our division game. Win the division. So we got to take care of business. Yeah. If we get one loss in the division, that's one thing. Whether it be Minnesota, whether it be Green Bay, I'd be damn sure. I damn hope now we don't lose to Chicago.
Right.
Damn sure we lose
the struggles to they have.
Right. But we got to take care of our business in our division, man. So, and like I said, this is a huge game. This is a statement. It's a statement game for the Lions. We got to go out there. We got to take care of business. That's as simple as that.
And another big road game, they have to go on national television. So this is huge. You gotta show that that you're ready for this moment. When they was in Kansas City, they won that. They was ready for that moment, and that you have to have that for tonight's game, no question. And You just got to show who's the real king of this division is, and let these other teams struggle. Like, you can't lose to anybody.
Yep.
You know, definitely let Chicago struggle, let Minnesota struggle, let Green Bay struggle. Mm-hmm. But you got to concentrate on. Lions has got to concentrate on themselves. They can't worry about everybody else in the division. Just take care of business within your schedule, and they should be fine.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're just going here to look at the Lions injury report. This is from yesterday. Kabinian, Heath, Nelson, the Big V, they're not going to be playing. The rest of these guys are questionable, but I've been, from my understanding, I think Emmanuel Mosley's not playing tonight. Mm-hmm. I believe the rest of the guys, Kirby Johnson, right, Taylor Decker, believe those guys will play tonight. We definitely keep an eye on that.
Absolutely.
Some of them definitely probably game time decision. So we definitely keep an eye on that. So this is the injury report. This is from yesterday. So definitely, we just definitely keep an eye on it, see who's playing. I know for standing, like we're talking about with Green Bay, Christian Watson, and what's his name? It's all talking my tongue right now. Can't even think. It's all my tongue right now, but they playing tonight. I believe Aaron Jones. That's what it is. Aaron Jones.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely, man. We want to give a little shout out to the ones in the chat. On 16, of course, man.
Yes,
Drew, man. Shout out to them getting in the chat, man. Marvin, man. What's good, man? Marvin, how you feeling, bro? Marvin, Marvin coming through, man, this afternoon. The reason we doing it this afternoon, we had a little technical difficulties yesterday, so we was able to do the show. So we're doing the show, today. Fortunately, I'm in my work uniform, so I'm at work. I'm on my break. So we're just going to do short. I got to get back to work soon. So just definitely, I'm wondering, like, why is this guy in this, look like he in this whatever clothes, but I'm at work, just in my work.
He getting that bread. That bread.
Yeah.
No.
So, but yeah, man. So that's what we can just doing this afternoon. We just go ahead and just talk about getting excited for this game tonight, man. So it's gonna be just a short show, man. So, but yeah, man, we give a shout out to of course, Shakina Jackson. What's going on, Oh man, clip it there off. Hey, listen. They went in the championship this year. I'm telling you, they went in the championship. Yeah. So, yeah, appreciate your time on your break, bro. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all guys following through, man. So make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe and follow D313XP, man. Make sure. Spread the word out, man. Myself, Bree, Nomus J, definitely, man, continue to build this brand, build this up, man. We're gonna be definitely continue to bring y'all more content and everything else, man. So, for everybody out there. So, definitely, man. Also, too, we definitely gonna be doing some things. Also, too, man. With shout out to the guys at Dynasty Sports Network, man. Big Willie Styles, Kaz, King. And Big A, get a shout out to the guys as well, man. So,
fantastic.
Yep. So, look on Sparty. Oh man, but yeah, man.
Boy,
so Bree, man.
16, the gift that keeps on giving.
Nah, he know. He know. But yeah, man. Definitely, this game, man, is definitely going to be exciting, man. We definitely looking forward to it, man. I expect Jared Goff is going to continue to play better. It's interesting. I looked at a clip earlier. I don't know if it was from today or yesterday. Shout out to Pat McAfee, man. Shout out to Pat McAfee. I know, people, for what he said about the Detroit Lions earlier, and this is third. But you know what? It was a clip that Pat McAfee said. He believes that Jared Goff is a top 5 quarterback in the league right now. Well, that remains to be seen. But I don't think he's top 5, but I definitely would put him top. I'll probably put him top 10. Absolutely top 10.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's top 5. He's been playing very well, very well. Don't tell Nomas that, because
right.
Don't tell Nomas that. But yeah, I believe Jared Goff is top 10, man. So what you think, Bree?
Yeah, I think he's around 5 and 10. I actually think that. I think he's played well to the point where he gets respect throughout the league. And for being an accurate quarterback and how long he's been, I mean, people got to understand he's been to a Super Bowl. I mean, granted, it's from the Rams, but he has experience, and he's been accurate since he's been with the Lions. So people tend to forget about that. Like he hasn't thrown that many interceptions. So he's been accurate. Now I can agree with being in the top 10. 5 is kind of a stretch. But definitely around 6 and 10, he's definitely around there. Absolutely. And he should get more respect. But it's good for people like Pat McAfee and other people within ESPN and other networks that's giving him respect like that. And he should deserve that. And not only just him, the Lions in general, that they should just get the respect that they should get. I totally agree with that.
Absolutely, man. They definitely, man. Like I said, to me, a lot of people don't think this, but I think the Lions are a top 3 team in the NFC. Listen, people say, oh, it's the Dallas Cowgirls. No, when you lose to the Arizona Cardinals, man, no, I'm sorry. You lose to Josh Dobbs, stop it. No. Oh, the Lions lost, but guess what? They lost to a good Seattle team that we should have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to lose to no Cardinals like the Cowgirls did.
But
I'd say this: the Lions are a top. To me, they're a top 3 team in the NFC. I say they're behind the 49ers and the Eagles.
Now Marvin just asked a good question. He said, "Would y'all rather have Goff behind center for us or Russell Wilson right now?"
Goff. The reason why, because yes, I understand Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson, he's getting older. I think he's 34 years old. He doesn't move like he used to. He just haven't shown enough, it's been a couple years. Goff is still young. He still got a lot. He got a lot more years ahead of him. But yeah, I see Goff. Goff is continuing to get better and better each and every time, man. Each and every time he's in a great system. But I don't know if Russell Wilson be a good fit for Ben type of offense Ben Johnson like to run. Mm-hmm. That's another thing you have to look into that factor as well.
Right.
Certain quarterbacks fit in certain systems. I just don't know that Russell Wilson would fit, in a Ben Johnson style of offense. Mm-hmm. Could it possibly? Maybe. But me personally, I'll take Goff. I'll take Goff over Wilson. Even though, like I said, with Russell Wilson, to some of his defense, he didn't have the greatest offensive line. Denver's offensive line is atrocious.
So, it's terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, you may put him behind our good offensive line in the Lions. Yeah, he probably do some. But I don't think he's gonna do that great of a damage. But I just don't see Russ. I just don't see it. Now, if it was the younger Russ, the Seattle Russ, oh, absolutely, no question. But in this thing, no, I just don't see it.
I agree. I think I think getting good years of Russell Wilson is done. I think you're better with Goff. It's like ever since really since Russell Wilson left Seattle, he hasn't played well, and he has that big contract. He just hasn't played as well as they thought. And now, you know, with him and Sean Payton just butting heads and stuff like that, telling them what to do, what not to do, especially during the before the season. It's just it just hasn't, and he has the offensive weapons there. It just hasn't worked out. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather have Goff, and then Goff is more accurate. You could count on Goff, and he's just a better quarterback right now. He's definitely up there. Like, I would rather have Goff right now more than Russell Wilson. Like Russell Wilson is not even the best quarterback in his division. He's probably maybe the third best quarterback in his division.
Well, yeah. I mean, what do you want to expect for Jimmy? What do you want to expect for Jimmy G? I mean, seriously, what do you want to expect for Jimmy G?
Nothing.
I mean, of course, you know, Patrick Mahomes, you know, and Herbert. Okay, yeah, you might throw Russell Wilson by default on the third. You're not getting them. You ain't getting much for Jimmy G. Jimmy G is pretty much done too. He's always hurt. He's always getting injured. So, but yeah man. Yeah. But that was a good question. That was a good question, Marvin, man. But we all know we were at take Goff. At this point in his career, we'll take off over Russell, man. But yeah, man. You see, Drew was like, Pete Carroll is the GOAT for trading.
What up, Drew? What's happening?
Man. But yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be an exciting game tonight, man. Definitely, and you know, it's gonna be a great game. Definitely looking forward. We, you know, definitely gonna, you know, come out with the victory. I believe we're gonna come out with the victory. So, Bree, man, you got a score?
Oh,
you got a high scoring, low scoring?
I think it's gonna be somewhat low scoring. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna say maybe 24-21 Lions. I'm gonna say that. I think it's gonna be close within the fourth quarter, and I think Lions are gonna eventually get the win score, and they're gonna hold on for the victory. I think somewhere 24-21, somewhere around there. Maybe 24-21 or 27-24, somewhere around there.
That's nice. I'm just seeing what Marvin just commented. 24-9. You know what? I have something similar to that. I'm gonna go Lions. Let me see. They're not getting a touchdown on our defense. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. You know, let's hope not. They don't get a touchdown on us. Let's hope we don't miss the field goals.
See, you know. What people gotta understand too. Don't take Jordan Love lightly. I'm telling you, he gonna surprise some people. I'm telling you. Hopefully it's not against us. But I think throughout the season, I think Green Bay gonna surprise some people, man. So I think Jordan Love is better than what people think. Well, I think he's better than Justin Fields for sure. So
come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the score. I'm gonna go 23-10. I'm gonna go 23-10. Lions. I just believe. I think they're gonna hold Green Bay to 10 points. I think they're gonna hold Green Bay 10 points. And I like what Drew said too on here. That Jordan Love is what you got him holding under 230. I would love that. Hold him under 235 passing yards. I would love that. I would love to have him hold him under 100, 200 yards pass. I would love that, you know. But yeah, it's all, like I said, all to come down to is we win the turnover battle, and we got to make sure we don't make self-inflicted penalties. Don't give Green Bay points. Don't leave points out there. So let's take care of business, and let's go ahead and get this division win. Let's go 1-0 in our division. Green Bay, we end up going 1-1. So let's show Green Bay that we're the team to beat in this division. We're the team, not y'all. Right. And like I said, be honest with you, Green Bay, they should have lost that game to the Saints. Derek Carr didn't get hurt. They would have lost that game. But they took care of business. It is what it is. We both had short weeks, and we're gonna go ahead and take care of business, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Listen, I gotta put this up there, man. This guy. He said Michigan State gonna win. Are you really serious that you think we're gonna lose to Iowa? But this guy. Well, Michigan State, yes, we will win this week. We will beat Iowa. Did you see what Iowa looked against Penn State? Come on, man. Stop it.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop with them cupcake schedules too.
Right. Y'all playing Nebraska, please, man. I'm
gonna call y'all out. I'm gonna do a video myself about y'all Michigan fans. So I hope y'all gonna be ready for that, because I'm gonna get on y'all.
Hey, y'all, this cupcakes in Nebraska. Oh, it's like, come on, man. Y'all got more cupcakes.
Fuckers,
at least that school in Columbus did have a bunch of cupcakes. And they just played a team they really wasn't supposed to win that game, but they won. It's crazy.
And I don't want to hear that. Oh, they made the schedule for us. Come on, man. Y'all been saying that for the last few years. Come on, stop. Okay.
Yep. But yeah, man.
Stop.
Definitely. Yeah, Sakina. We will see. Yeah, you a Michigan fan too. I already know. Yeah. So yeah, who cares? They ain't gonna do anything. But like I said, this is not here. We're not talking about our team, Michigan State, today. Okay, we already been going through enough right now. We're not talking about our Michigan State here. It's a short show. We just talk about Detroit Lions, and I think the next topic, Brady. I think we should go to the next topic, man. You think we should go to the next topic?
I think we should definitely go to the next topic.
Oh man, so let's Lions, Packers tonight, Amazon Prime, 8:15. We be all watching. If it does, I hope everybody got Amazon Prime. Everybody should have Amazon Prime Video. You don't have Amazon Prime Video, something's wrong with you.
Now I heard they might put the game on Fox 2. I know a couple people told me they're gonna put it on Fox 2. So look out for that.
Look, if they do, that'd be nice. If they do, that'd be nice. But listen.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have Amazon Prime. Shame on you. That's all I'm gonna say. Shame on you. Because I'm quite sure you shop your stuff at Amazon. I'm quite sure you watch. Hey, we got Prime Video. I mean, but you know.
If y'all can pay for OnlyFans, y'all can pay for Amazon Prime.
There you go. There you go. There you go. But man, let's switch it over to the next topic, man. We got to talk about, man. Yes, Damian Lillard. Dame time. Yes, everybody knows about. Yeah, you see Bree repping the Dame Lillard jersey, man. But man, who saw this coming yesterday, Bree? Man,
nobody.
I mean, I'm sitting up here and get the tweet, then reached out to you and all. Like, man, who seen this coming?
Nobody.
We didn't think this was gonna happen. But in the turnaround, Damian Lillard is a Milwaukee Buck with Giannis after the Antetokounmpo. So,
yeah, man.
Bree, How did you feel about this trade, man?
It surprised me. I didn't see it coming, man. I didn't see it. I remember I remember Corey Woods said something last year, and shout out to Corey Woods. Corey, he actually did a I think it was his Twitter or something, and then he predicted it that he was gonna go to the Bucks, and I was just like, "Are you serious?" But man, I think everybody's surprised because everybody thought he was gonna go to Miami or he was going to Philly, but Milwaukee, that was a surprise, man. I definitely didn't see that coming, but you got to thank Giannis for that because Giannis was like, "Hey, we need to make some new moves or something need to happen," and it ain't no excuse now. I mean, you got him, you got Middleton, now you got Dame, and you know what I'm saying. But I didn't see it coming. I'm happy for Dame, so now it's no excuse for him now to try to get a championship. He's in the best position to get a championship now. So there's no excuse. I mean, you tried to Portland, you tried to have the loyalty to stay in Portland, but you voiced your opinion, you wanted to leave, and that's up to him. But I'm happy for him. Shout out to him, but man, it's no excuses now. I mean, with the three-way trade with the Bucks, the Suns, and the Blazers, we gonna see how all these teams come out with this trade. But I'm happy for Dame, man. It's just now there's no excuses, and hopefully he can stay healthy. Him and Chris Middleton. Hopefully they all can stay healthy. But they got a history in being hurt, so we'll see. I'm happy.
Yeah, man. So, of course, like I said, everybody just saw the news that happened yesterday. The breaking news was about 24 hours ago, a little bit over 24 hours ago, man. That Dame Lillard to Milwaukee Bucks. So the trade, the Blazers, they ended up receiving DeAndre Ayton. It was a 3-team trade with the Trailblazers, the Bucks, and the Phoenix Suns. So the Trailblazers received DeAndre Ayton, Toumani Camara, Drew Holiday, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 first-round pick swaps with the Bucks for 2028 and 2030. The Suns received Grayson Allen, Keon Johnson, Nasir Little, and Yusuf Nurkic. The only thing, like I said, Drew Holiday, I understand they had to give him up, but me personally, I would say it would have been Chris Middleton. And the reason why I say it would have been Chris Middleton because the simple fact, if I would have kept, Drew Holiday. Because the simple fact, you keep a guy like Drew Holiday that can anchor that defense. Take the pressure off Dame. You're already taking the pressure off Giannis. Dame don't have to guard the best player on the opposition, even though Dame is not really a defender anyway. So Dame could go out there and get some buckets. But again, I understand, him being there. So, but again, I'd rather go with Chris Middleton. But as that being said, I believe that Drew Holiday, he's probably not going to be with the Blazers. I think the Blazers are going to probably trade him more likely. Trade him more likely to a contending team. We just don't know. I just don't see Drew Holiday being part of a team that's rebuilding, that's going to start all over because Drew Holiday is a champion. He wants to be on a team, it's a good situation for him and his family. So I think Drew Holiday, you look forward to Portland to probably either they go ahead and, buy him out or, waive him, stuff. Look for Portland to do that. Like I said, you could see him. Like Marvin just I could see him maybe be with the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? I could see him, replace that role that Marcus Smart had And that would be huge because now, you know, you put him with the Celtics, you know what you're going to get of a guy that's going to play defense. You know,
see, now I'm just seeing this report on Drew Holiday could be on a trading block, and also too Jeremy Grant could join on the trading block too. So,
but it's interesting. It's very interesting. With the Jeremy Grant, because like I said, he just resigned with the Blazers. So,
yeah. See, and I want to bring up what you said about bringing the trade to Chris Middleton. I think they probably didn't want to do that because Portland already had Jeremy Grant. So they probably didn't want to make that decision because of that. And plus, Middleton got injury issues. So I think that would have been too much of a risk for Portland to make if they was to make that trade with them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the way you put it, yeah, I can see that. And I definitely know that he probably wouldn't have gone with the Phoenix Suns because of the simple fact you already got Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal and, you know, Devin Booker. So definitely it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have been you put him over here with Phoenix, you know. So, but yeah, I just think that Holiday. I know he's up in age. I know he's been in the league for a long time. So, but you get a guy that's gonna play that D each and every night. You know, I know people say, well, he got cooked by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was a different breed. Jimmy Butler is just as strong as Drew Holiday. So
no pun intended.
Yeah. No, Miss J. No.
You mean to tell me y'all ass did not notice the whole 5 minutes I was in here? Let's not even start with this. When did y'all decide to do this? Because
we're live, man. Don't come in here talking that. Listen.
No. Y'all didn't catch me. Hey, y'all, they're trying to get rid of me, y'all. It's gotten the damn breed. They're trying to get rid of me. Free, no mistake.
Hold on. You said it your mouth yesterday that I talked to you. You said, well, go ahead and start new. I couldn't listen, we'll talk about it later, man. Listen, we live right now, man. God dang it. No, Miss J. And then he ain't showing his face or nothing. Come on, damn it.
Yeah, I know. I'm in I'm kind of busy. I just had to hop on. I think Bree, you muted. Hold on.
Bree, you muted. You muted.
Step away from the camera.
That's because you muted me.
I know my fat finger got in the way. My bad.
No, where your cheeks?
No.
I haven't had a chance to bat none, bro. So to catch up with y'all, you telling me that they moved DeAndre Ayton to the Trailblazers? That was a 3-team trade now?
Yeah, it was a 3-team trade.
Wow. Wait, what the hell is wrong? Wait a minute.
I'm finished.
Hey, no. I'm gonna break it down. To you. So
I'm finished. I'm finished. I gotta share the screen right now. I'm finished show.
Wow.
See, it's 3-team trade. So the Blazer got this.
Okay.
It's got this.
Well, I think with the Suns end of it, I think they bench got better.
Yeah, they role players got better, but now they missing their paint guarder though. Now they missing their big piece in their front court.
Well, they got Nurkic, but the problem was with Nurkic stayed hurt too much.
And that's what I'm saying. You downgraded from that to get Nazir Little, a defensive gadget, Keon Johnson, Grayson Allen. Okay, to me, the team that came out looking like the winners, in my opinion, looks like the damn. To me, it looks like the Blazers.
Well, you gotta remember too, man. The Suns got Bobo.
Remember, they got Bobo.
They got Bobo.
And the Blazers, we don't know if they go move on from anybody else like Drew Holiday. He might be on the trade, like you say, but that might come down to the middle of the season. So they'll likely be probably at the start off the season with him, and then until further notice. So we don't know exactly what's going to officially happen with that. That's what I'm saying. Like they just Blazers literally got everything I said they need. They need a bid that can help protect the paint. They let Lillard go. They go on young. I told y'all yesterday. I said they should have been moved on from Lillard and let him get traded.
Yeah.
Like damn.
Yeah. But again too, no. Once Damian Lillard resigned with Portland a few years ago, it was Portland pretty much, they could have did certain things they wanted to do. That's why they didn't. He wanted to get traded to Miami, but they didn't grant him his wish. Now, if he never really re-signed with Portland, and with that big contract he had, he would have said, "I want to just be traded to Miami," and was nothing Portland could do about it. So
yeah. But
in some parts, it's Dame Lillard. He resigned it because he thought that situation that they was going to build something around him, and which unfortunately they didn't. And like you said, but what you brought up too, yesterday, what you did as well, when they traded CJ McCollum, that was just the beginning of the end.
Yeah. And like I said, the thing is, so now I gotta ask y'all a question. We gotta play this game again. We did it early in the all season, all right? So let's go. What y'all think about to be the starting lineup now for the Phoenix Suns?
Well, you got Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, you got Kevin Durant. You'll probably have Nurkic. And I mean, because Eric Gordon's coming off the bench, Grayson Allen's coming off the bench, Bobo's coming off the bench. Maybe Wannabe, even then he's coming off the bench.
So I don't even think it's gonna be Wannabe. I think it's gonna be Josh Okogie.
Yeah. So it's probably Josh. It's probably gonna be Bradley Beal gonna play the 2. Devin Booker's gonna play the point. KD is probably going to play, the 3. No, Josh Okogie going to play the 3. KD will play the 4, and Nurkic will play the 5.
Oh, this shit look trash, bro.
I mean, and
I'm gonna tell y'all this too. We're gonna see firsthand because Pistons got to play the Suns next Sunday. So
the preseason game.
Oh yeah.
Preseason. But first look of how they gonna be or how the Phoenix Suns is gonna be, especially with this trade. So
yeah. It's speaking of this.
We know KD probably not playing no preseason game though. So
he might.
He might go for a small series, but other than that. Yeah, because they don't like to play at all no more now. So the thing is, though, I think Phoenix. I swear, I know it seemed like I could be wrong because you think about Kevin Durant, how good he is, and then you got the guy they traded from the Wizards, Bradley Beal, and they still got D. But you're assuming from a level like, oh man, that's gonna be hard to guard. But I'm saying that the chemistry gonna be weird because. There is no system anymore in Phoenix, to my knowledge, that Monty had there. They got a new head coach now. A group of new players got to get they got to get to know each other. So this team is stacked weird, man. It's a lot of age on it too, and a lot of guys who normally get hurt.
They needed some young guys. I
get you. You're right. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying they banking a lot on KD and Bradley Beal and what you call it, carried away. If you lose 2 of them, yeah, some of them guys might come in and play well, but they gonna be a little bit all over the place. You'll see what I mean. Then we don't know how defensively good they're gonna be.
I definitely agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? You lose two of them, even just one. Yeah, you lose two of them, man, especially a significant amount of time, man. Yeah, that's but you know, that's what Matt Eshiba, the owner of the Phoenix Suns, shout out Michigan State alumni. Yeah, he went all out. He, you know, say, listen, man, we're gonna, you know, he went all out and say, look, we want to try to win the championship. We're doing everything. And like I said, I agree with you. It's kind of like it's a kind of somewhat like a weird combination, but I think those guys, them role players, are going to play a role. I mean, Eric Gordon has been around from this league for a long time. You know, you know what you're going to do when you come out off the bench, and the times when he does start. You know what you're going to get from him. You know what you're going to get with other guys. They're going to play their role. You know, as role players.
Right.
But Phoenix Suns, you know, they're trying to go all out and win the championship. Do I think they're going to win the championship? I don't think so.
Hell no.
But do I think they could be maybe in the Western Conference Finals? That's remains to be seen. The way how this roster is constructed, but they got to also focus on the health of Kevin Durant. You got to think about the other teams. You got to think about the Denver Nuggets, the defending champions. They're not going nowhere. You still got, unfortunately, the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, unfortunately, you still got them. You know, the Clippers. You still got a couple of, you know, Golden State. Golden State is not going anywhere either. You got Stephen, Clay, you know, and Draymond. Assuming if they do resign Dwight Howard, you know, but yeah,
I agree 100%. I agree 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I want people to understand something that may get things misconstrued. They maybe disagree with me. Understand something? When KD won a championship with Golden State, it wasn't just because Golden State was loaded with superstars. No, they're a role-based team. In other words, it don't matter who you are. You can be James Harden, you can be whoever you is. If you're a superstar name, the way you win championships with superstar players is when you give them a role. If they don't have those big names on this Phoenix team or any team in general, don't have a role to do, your chances of winning a chip, especially if you ain't healthy either, are going to be limited. I do want people to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. We can, you know, the Kane, you know, you spot on that, you know. So speaking of this Damian Lillard trade, since now we Pistons fans, you know, we so used to seeing Dame Lillard come to the LCA or the Palace of Auburn Hills once a year. Now we get to see him twice. He's in our division, you know, which now it's going to be interesting because now he's, you know, like you said, we get to see him twice. Definitely 4 times, you know what I'm saying? Definitely 4 times throughout the season. So, due to, you know, by him being in the East in the same division, we usually play, you know, our division opponents, you know, 2 home games, 2 road games. So definitely get to see a little bit more of Dame Lillard. So, no, Miss Man, since I know we went to the Pistons game last year, you get to see Dame.
Yeah.
What are your feelings now? You get to see Dame at least 4 times this season.
Oh, I'm fucking terrified. You know, I'm playing, but I mean, you know what? My feelings is hype. Believe I'm not a Bucks fan, because what have we said that Giannis needed for a while? Like, I know he won a championship ring with a group of role players, you know, at one point, and they was able to get the slip up on the Phoenix Suns, but he's never had a player like on Dame's level to be on that team with him. We always said get him somebody that can take the stress off him, that can knock down the shots from downtown, that can a lot of times help dictate the floor and the offense too. Like, I know Dame's a good scorer, but he still has point guard vision, right? So they finally have that player. No, not really nothing on defense, but for the most part, he's a matchup problem. You know, usually a lot of times in big games, you got to cover Dame Lillard. So now you got somebody that frees up not only Giannis, but Middleton, who can a lot of times get very hot like fire as well. So they finally got a piece that, in a lot of ways for them, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, not the best defender in the world, we know that. But for the most part, this is like one of the best players he's ever lined up with on that team. So you have somebody like that now that can take that pressure off him. The Bucks are looking feisty right now. Yes.
Man, so we all know now that since this whole trade came out that, you know, the Bucks are now the favorites to win the NBA title. I mean, you got to understand, not just you only got Giannis, you got Dame and Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
You still got Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
You still got Brook Lopez. I mean, my goodness. I mean, Brook Lopez, even though he's not what he used to be, but Brook Lopez can shoot the deep ball. He still can stretch the floor. You know what you're gonna get out of Bobby Portis. He's gonna give you that energy. Whether he only scored 5 points, but he's gonna get you at least about some rebounds. He's gonna play hard. So it's really scary. And for a Pistons fan, this is the last thing you want to hear, that you got Dame Lillard is coming to the Eastern Conference. Not only just coming to the Eastern Conference, coming to the division, the same division that we're in. So now, you as Pistons fans, you're like, okay, now we got Dame. Now it's really going to make it even tough for us to beat Milwaukee. We already haven't beat Milwaukee in a long time. So we really haven't. So it's going to be interesting. I want to answer this right quick. What Marvin was asking, would you trade Bojan to the Magic for Jonathan Isaac and a first-round pick? Bree, I'm going to let you answer that question because I don't know about this one.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it. Okay. I don't have trust in I like Jonathan Isaac, don't get me wrong. But he can't stay healthy. And he's just coming back from a real serious injury. So, and he's still not fully healthy.
No.
So, I think that's too much of a risk right now. If I'm Orlando, I would take it. But if I'm the Pistons, no. I wouldn't do it.
Pistons, I wouldn't.
No.
And I like Jonathan Isaac.
No.
I like Jonathan Isaac. I think he's a good player.
You're probably better with this trade here.
If we do happen to have him, I wouldn't mind it.
Now, this right here, I'm definitely doing this. I'm definitely doing this one. Would you trade?
Yeah, we will, but the Nuggets ain't.
I would definitely. I'd take Michael Porter Jr. I would take Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we would take them, but not the Nuggets. They wouldn't take that deal.
Yeah, I'll take them too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So,
hey, do you know who else I wouldn't mind taking? And I know I might get the flames burnt to me though for saying this, because I know I'm gonna get hurt for this. I'm not saying that I want us to go trade, but I wouldn't be as mad if we traded for what's my man's name? The other light skinned guy that played next to him that used to play for the Magic, the dunker. He changed his life around and all that stuff. You know who I'm talking about?
Michael Carter Williams?
No, the other one. He got the funny looking hair right now. The snub and slam dunk contest.
Oh, you took the word. Oh, you talk about what's his name? Cole Anthony.
No, the Blake Griffin knockoff.
Oh.
Normally, I would say no to him 9 times out of 10, but the way he's changed his game around a little bit in that system, he's a much better player than he used to be. But I'm not still saying go get him, but just like he would even be a good possible trade. Sorry, you just had to get rid of some of these guys that we may not keep, you know what I'm saying, or may not be long-term solution. Because now that he's won that championship, he has, you know, he has a different mindset since being on the Nuggets. And a lot of people probably know what I'm talking about.
Gordon.
Yeah. At first, before he got with the Nuggets, I didn't want nothing to do with him. When he got with them, his whole mindset changed, his whole style changed. He cleaned his life up and started doing things differently and developed that championship mindset. And that's the thing why I like about players or teams like the Nuggets, and why I want the Pistons to really get this right, because when you have that pedigree and understand how to develop a system, you can take gambles on guys like Aaron Gordon. Like, normally I wouldn't dare say trade Aaron Gordon to the Nuggets because he didn't come off as a fit. But he found a way to change for them and change his game the way they play.
You know why? Because
why is that?
The points that you said you spot on. The reason why I said it because he was in a better situation. He had a better coach. You see, when he was in Orlando, Orlando didn't have the coaches the coach that fits. You know, say what Aaron Gordon likes to play, and then on top of that, Aaron Gordon, being him with Denver, he able to play his role as a power forward. Because remember too, even then when he was playing in Orlando, sometimes he had to play the center position, and that's not his position. Now it's to the point that when he got to Denver, he played his normal role. You know, while you got Jokic, over there, it's easier. And then the type of coaching style that Mike Malone does, it fits perfect for Aaron Gordon. So it's that fit as well. So definitely, man. So Aaron Gordon, you absolutely right. How he changed his game and how he's not just coming as a dunk. It's almost similar like with Zach LaVine. With Zach LaVine, he was just known as the highlight dunker, this third, but he had to change his game and become a better shooter. That's why he's one of the best shooters in the game. You know what I'm saying? One of the best players in the game. So he had to develop that crap. Aaron Gordon, developed that crap, and he just fit in a perfect situation with Denver. So, but yeah, man, the breed must have went out, man.
Yeah, let me respond on. So the plug has apparently, I think he got disconnected out the socket, so he'll probably be plugged back in.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, okay.
No, you keep taking me off. That's what it is.
I did not do that.
You keep taking me off. No, that's what it is.
No, don't try that.
Hey.
I'm the stitcher cord. I can't unplug the plug if I'm extended to you. Now, come on now.
What's plug got to do? Hey, fellas, man, listen. I'll let y'all two fellas hold it down, man. I gotta go ahead, get back to work. Make sure, I'm just gonna spread the word out. Make sure, I'm gonna give everybody a shout out that's in the chat, man. Marvin, man, Owen 16, Drew. We have some Eastside Wood 29, man. Sakina. Everybody that came through and on the chat today, we very appreciate y'all, the love and the support, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe to D313XP, man. Just showing, keep spread the word out, man. So your boy got to get out here, got to get back to work, man. But y'all two fellas holding it down, man. And like you said, man, Nomans, you go ahead, you can, since you wasn't part of talking Lions earlier, let you go and you talk Lions, and then y'all go on from there, man. So, boy, DC1 is out of there. Let's go, Lions.
Yes, sir.
Boot up.
Let's go. Boot up.
Yes, sir. Catch y'all guys later, man.
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
All right, now.
I
heard that, Owen. Hell to victors. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, hell to the Sictors.
Man, yeah. I swear, Marvin Tolbert is a damn national treasure for real. What movie? Hold on, what's outrageous? So I am gonna touch on the Lions real quick, brief about what they had to do. tonight. Obviously, they're going to. So, like we said before, Jordan Love is basically a rookie in a sense. And you going against them, but that don't mean take them lightly. You know, you are in they field. This team is a lot more zeroed in. Now that Aaron Rodgers gone, you know, the cancer in the locker room is out. Yeah, that's right. Punch that damn logo. Knock all the skim, cheese, and milk out of it. But you have to go in there and play him as a rookie. Make him make rookie mistakes. You essentially need to play them the same way that you played the Falcons. You have to bring pressure to the quarterback. You should have a better chance to slow that run game down for Green Bay. It seems like they're still trying to find rhythm with it. I don't say take them lightly, but don't let them build it. But you got to send pressure to him because you put pressure on him, man, he's going to make mistakes. You know, like I said, he's a rookie. I actually think he's going to be very, very good for Green Bay, and I do see them getting better later on this year when they stay more healthier and they get more time for receivers, and that O-line gets together because I know Bakhtiari, I think this out. So in due time, he's going to get better. But right now, while you can tell they still can be had, they had a lucky win against the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Had Derek Carr not left, I believe Saints would have won that game. So not to just go based off that. But like I said, you got to come with it, man. If you got to scrub Sunday out now, it is over. You got to come and bring pressure. Don't bring pressure for one game and then get complacent this game. No, you got to bring it. But this game, to me, is going to be the offense's true test because you came away without scoring points 6 to 8 times against the Falcons, who you had your way with.
Right.
This is a better defense probably that you're going against in Green Bay, and it's your divisional rival. You getting David Montgomery back. Likely he'll get the start. You have got to involve your top 2 running backs. You just have to. You got to get them the ball. You beat Green Bay running the football, and then you apply pressure. That's how you've always beaten Green Bay. That's the genetic makeup to beat them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And that's what you have to do this game. I need Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell to get on this play calling and get this thing right. Because we are underplaying. It's not about because we're not scoring 35 a game. It's about not finishing drives. Too many good drives starting off good and then not finished. We should, with this type of line, with this type of run game, with David Montgomery, every time you see him touch the ball, 9 yards this. What should be 2 yards is 5. You should be in that drive. If you can't score a touchdown, you should be at least able to kick a 25, 29-yard field goal every opportunity. Because at the very worst, because that's how good you have it. And now with Decker coming back, this run game needs to be the first thing I need seeing being fully exploited. Run the ball and attack them. You know what I'm saying? We have to attack Green Bay. Green Bay is not something you sit there and just drop and take cuteness in the cuteness and start getting physical. No question. And that's just my take with this, man. That's my take. I agree, man. Like, this is a winnable game. You know what I'm saying? The best way you can get the refs out your way, because you already know it's coming with them. Know the zebras are already ready for it. They did it last time we was on national television. They go come with it again. The referees are going to screw you tonight. But the best way to beat all of that, you attack that quarterback, you run the football and finish your offensive drives. You make it a mindset to come away with points tonight. It's just that simple.
No question. That's and then with short rest, you have to prepare. You know, normally than never. So you get a couple of days rest, and then you got to go out there and play. So you kind of wish that they would have rested Montgomery and all these guys that's injured just to give them an extra week of rest. But if they're okay, I guess they gonna see how it is. I wouldn't I wouldn't have them in there for too long. Still trying to rest him, but still play him to see how he is. But I just think this is definitely a game that they should win, and I think they will win. I think the Packers are going to. They're not gonna go away They're not gonna go away lightly. You gotta show Jordan Love no love. You gotta be on him. You gotta contain that running game of Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. You got to.
Yeah.
Those are two runners that they run physical. So you gotta match their physicalness. You know, they got two good wide receivers in Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs, and then the guy out of Michigan State, Jaden Reed. So you got to contain that. And then, you know, defense, they got a good defense. You know what I'm saying? With Rashawn Gary and Zaire Alexander and Quay Walker and all these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Darnell Savage plays for them still too. So it's they got to come with it, man. They got to have the same mentality they did against Atlanta. Yeah. They can't be. I think the game with Kansas City helped them because now they know the kind of crowd that they have to deal with. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna have the same exact crowd of Green Bay that they did in Kansas City, but you know you still got to go there, and it's good to go there when it ain't cold outside too. Yeah, so that helps as well. Because a lot of times we go to Green Bay, it be very cold. So now you get to go there and it's decent weather. You get to go against a quarterback that is basically his rookie year, if you really want to look at it. But just be in sets that you're normally in. Just kind of just confuse them. Just confuse them in different sets. Don't be afraid to go at them. And then also with Ben Johnson, don't be conservative with the play call. Yes. Please don't be conservative. Yes. Because especially the last couple of games, you can see they was even all the games, he's been conservative. Too much. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that Kansas City game. Too conservative. And you can see it in the Seattle game too. He was just too conservative. He could have did a lot more. You have to you got to go at these teams. You can't, take your foot off the pedal. You got to just keep going and keep going and keep going. And the Lions need to do that in all phases. They got to do that with Green Bay and just any team that they're in front of, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, man, and that's just what I'm saying. Like, the team that's more physical today is going to be the one to win because I think that's just what it comes down to. You can get into all the cute stuff about, you got to manage the clock and you got to do all the. That's cute, but even though Green Bay's defense is good, to me, you should have no problem at least dropping 28 on them and holding them to like 18. Right, Matt. Like you still have, if you do what I say you're supposed to do, because that's if you saw anything last week. When it comes to these young quarterbacks, especially early in the season, you apply pressure. You apply pressure on the backfield. You apply pressure on that quarterback. You put him on his ass. I'm telling you who I'm calling out. A player that I really need to see make some noise tonight. I know people ain't gonna like this, but Aiden Hutchinson got to step it up. Aiden Hutchinson gonna have to step it up today because you gonna have another backup out there. You struggled with a backup recently, and you came to life at the very late end of the game. I need you to step up and be one of the best players on defense tonight. I don't need a pedestrian Aiden Hutchinson that only get a couple tackles. No, I need Aiden Hutchinson on Jordan Love's ass because you already know he's a mobile quarterback. He's gonna run out. He's gonna do a lot of things. So I need him. I need the Lions first off to put him in a spot where they know that he's going to what they expect out of him, and I need them to put him in the spot where he can definitely get through the gaps and be able to, use his strengths to his advantage to get to Jordan Love. Because you don't want to keep letting him buy time with his legs and do all that stuff that's unnecessary. Aiden Hutchinson got to show out. The interior defensive line got to show up. This is not a John Cominsky game. I need buzz. I need Benito, I need Lee McNeil on it. That D-line got to make a statement. Last week, got to look like a footnote compared to that.
Right.
If you talking about, because what people don't understand is if Minnesota is this bad, and if the Bears are this bad, if you can get a win on Green Bay and they roll right now, you are setting yourself up to do what I've been saying for years. Make it easy on yourself right now to give yourself a better chance to come out with the division in the end, because you are not playing perfect football at the moment. So you're still trying to gel. If you can stat wins now, when the time hit right, the Lions can really walk away with this. Our prediction that they could do it right and they can stay healthy. You can go from saying we expect 11 wins to it being turned into 13. But it depends if they can start winning these games right now while they're still trying to get into gelling form.
Absolutely.
And they have to do that starting now. Your defense been getting tested the last few games. This is your biggest test for your offense.
They
got to show up.
And another guy I think has to show up is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yes.
Jahmyr Gibbs got to show up. I mean, this is, you got to show up and show out. You know what I mean? You have to. This is one of them games to where you got to show your versatility out.
Yeah.
And to the run game, pass game, everything. We got to see the best of Jahmyr Gibbs. We got to.
And protect the damn football, Jared Goff. Don't throw no more turnovers. Please don't throw no more turnovers. And please quit overthrowing your targets.
Well, I'm gonna say this too, because a lot of times when Goff be making these turnovers, these receivers don't make the right routes. So, and a lot of that goes to these receivers and these running backs. They run these wrong routes. So, that's something that has to get talked about as well. But hey, man, it should be an all-around game. They got to put pressure on Green Bay. You know, like I said, show Jordan Love, no love. Make this team one-dimensional. Don't let him go into the pocket and run, because a lot of teams that we sometimes struggle with running quarterbacks. So we got to contain him. We can't let him run all over the place. We can't, let him do what Mahomes and Geno Smith did to us.
Yeah.
And you have to protect. You can't have throws in the middle of the field. You can't have that. I need the linebackers to step up on the coverage.
Yeah.
Y'all got to step. Everybody from Barnes to Anzalone to Jack Campbell, all these guys, y'all got to step up on this game. You know what I'm saying, right. Dude? Get some pressure, and then put some defense on these tight ends and stuff. Be on these tight ends. Green Bay got a history, and these tight ends having good games too. So really keying on the tight end position as well.
Yeah. So to answer Marvin Tolbert's question, bro, you know darn well this ain't happening. Come on now. You know he's not coming here, man. You know they're not gonna go trade for him, bro.
No.
And if they do, I'm gonna actually be a little bit upset, because I feel like if anything needs to be traded for is somebody to help you on defense.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not coming here. You know what you'll have to give up to take his contract? It's too massive. You can't even hold it.
No, you can't. We just got to stick to the team that we have and just see how it is. We don't need Devontae Adams. It would be nice to have him, but we don't need him to be better. We could be better with the team that we have. We just got to build on drafting and things like that. I mean, what gets me with some of these fans, man, they want this team to be a Madden team. They want an all-pro Madden team out here, man. Like, yo, just let this team build, man.
That'd be crazy trade for 7th round.
Hey, these days you never know.
Hey, but I do like what he said right here. This is interesting. He said the Mavericks should go after Drew Holiday. I don't blame him for saying that. I actually don't. No, seriously, I don't. I actually don't. Who do they got over there playing defense?
Yo, so you telling me it's gonna work with Luka, Kyrie, and Drew Holiday?
I thought Drew would be coming off the bench. That's why.
And more likely he will. But
because like I said, they need somebody to play defense. I ain't saying him personally, but they do need to go out the wing of somebody that can play defense, bro.
Now, no, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I think if he goes to the Mavericks, he's gonna play that Jalen Brunson role with the Mavericks.
Right.
In my opinion, he's gonna like what Jalen Brunson was when he was with the Mavericks. That's what Drew Holiday is gonna be. He's gonna play that role. Pitch and being a scorer and felicitator and everything. I think he's gonna be that Jalen Brunson type player with the Mavericks. But it's a lot of teams I think that he could go to, man. I mean, like you said, Boston. I would like Boston because Malcolm Brogdon seems like he wants to leave Boston because of the way he was treated.
Right.
And they was about to trade him, but then the trade didn't go through. So he feels some type of way.
You know who I'll be afraid of if the team that traded for Malcolm Brogdon. The team I'll be afraid to play. The Spurs. That's what they're missing, a facilitator.
Technically they got one with Trey Jones.
But see, I think I'm looking at it like this too, because you gotta understand something. Like it's the same thing with Killian. Like if he goes over there, Killian probably will fit that role over there with him even more, because first off, the defense that Killian gives and the elite level of floor, vision that this dude got.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? His ability to pass. Like Killian's the best passer on the team. So when I look at guys like Brogdon and them, and then you think about who the head coach is, a facilitator, the more facilitators the Spurs have, the better they seem to get. And that's why I say I would be scared if Brogdon went over there. Not because of him personally, because how Greg Pop would incorporate him into the team, because he'll be able to free one of his other guards up and space them out and do whatever it is, and then he'll have instant ball movement that they got over there. See, the thing with Ivy and Cade, Ivy does have the ability to pass. But see, with Ivy, he has to learn how to trust his teammates and play more team basketball and learn how to either go push the ball and take the shot, or you go pass it and set up a play. He has to be willing to help Cade in that department. Because as you know, Cade, although he's usually perceived as the guy, Cade doesn't mind taking a step back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that having like with Spurs, they wouldn't have to worry about that issue, having a Brogdon or a Killian over there with their team, because first you got Wemby there, and then like you said, the other guys that got over there, you got Keldon Johnson, you got a couple other guys. So, and then not to mention Devin Vassell, you got all those guys over there with a facilitator, somebody who can help facilitate that role. Oh man, that's what's scary about with them.
Right.
It's the reason why they extended Greg Pop 5 more years instead of trying to run him to retirement, bro. Let's just be real.
And also, too, they got Devontae Graham too. So, they got Devontae Graham too.
Right.
So it's just that's gonna be so. They got some nice pieces down there with the Spurs. So it's gonna be interesting to see, how that works out with them and Wemby. But yeah, that might be something, somebody like Malcolm Brogdon to go there. But I think with Ivy too, man, I'm gonna tell you this, but Ivy, he has to learn to control himself too. Because there's a lot of times where he goes out there and he's a little out of control. He might be too fast for his own good, and then sometimes he gets to be complacent and he turns the ball over a lot. And I think I think that's a main issue for the Pistons that they need to work on is they turnovers. They turned the ball over a lot last year.
Now, that is true, but here's the problem. You did have almost 30 different lineups, so you already know there's no chemistry.
Yeah.
So, and I think another thing, you 100% right about Ivy. See, the thing about Ivy is this. There's not an issue about him being fast if he has the moves to finish. He needs to develop some more moves. He needs to learn. Like I said, the Donovan Mitchell side of his game needs to kick in a little bit more. If he can get that part of him to kick in where he can control his speed and use it when he needs it most, and then he could take his time and small ball your ass up and pick you apart, catching and shooting, which is something he's good at. That mid-range shot becoming more stout. Like I said, him developing more moves around the rim and understanding to use his vision at different lanes as well, and then having a healthy lineup too around him. That's another thing, because that was part of it. Because Killian and we had a lot of passes dished out to shooters. They just weren't knocking down the shots.
Love it.
But even with Bojan, start off the game for the first 2 to 3 quarters and a half, sort of on fire. But when you need him the most, he's not knocking down shots. He's bricking. Then, to me, your most consistent shooter last year was Alec Burke. Throughout, I couldn't think of one game where he wasn't quite there. Like, he has moments where he probably couldn't knock a shot down here and there, but that was like a game here and a game there. Alec Burke was literally your most consistent late game shooter. So it's sort of understandable why they go out and get Joe Harris, even when you think about Monte a little bit, which is why I don't think Sasser will get a lot of playing time this year, because I think I know people say, well, Monte is a point guard. I feel like he's there for offensive purposes, though, more so than to be a playmaker. I think he'll help in that regard, but I think they only brought him mainly because of his ability to shoot. And that was a sneaky way for them to get a reserve shooter that can come in and knock down shots. Because the potential is obviously higher with a younger 21-year-old Killian, but Killian has to step it up too in camp and push people away. And then I'm finding out information. If you watch King's stream, shout out to King and Deuce, Downtown Deuce.
Yes, sir.
They did a stream last night, and I didn't know that. According to King, he said from his inside sources that Killian had 3 different shooting coaches last year.
Right.
And see, that's gonna be hard to settle on a jump shot when you learn thinking 3 different things. And I think that's got dealt with so far this offseason, because it looks like from the information I've been sneaking around gathering, he's got a new form and it's looking more fluid. Now we gotta wait till at least preseason to see what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Judging that preseason, but that's what I'm saying. It's gonna come down to him. It's his job to lose. He gonna have to kick everybody else and on that team to stay on the roster.
And I think and Killian got to work on his confidence. He has to work on his confidence. Yeah, it's been too many times where I've seen him during the games and he misses 2 shots and he has his head down. He loses, like it really gets to him, and he has to trust in himself. He has to trust himself.
And I know. And I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize, but hear me out. You're right. You're 100% right. But here's the thing. I felt like that was not all on him, because when you think about the way Dwayne Casey coaches his young players, you could say that about a lot of the young recent draft picks was doing that. That tells me that was the head coach, because it was happening with Sekou too. It happened with Bruce Brown at the time.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm just saying he shouldn't get down on himself because he misses 2 or 3 shots in a row. I'm just saying. I'm saying he should get his. He shouldn't let that get to him. Because this big game.
When you know you're the most crucified player on the team, when you make a mistake, and then every time you look up somebody stuff, because you're being played out of position, even when you playing in your position, you're forced in the corner all the time to do what's not good for you. Instead of letting you build up. Think about when he had that good game against the Mavericks. He was knocking down shots because he got to will and deal and get his rhythm going. Casey likes to put people in that are willing dealers and treat them like Bojan. And then he gave Bojan the playmate role. See, that's coaching that caused him to be inconfident and do that to him. had he been able to be himself from the get-go, you probably wouldn't see him react that way because he would have had his times to make mistakes because the coach is working with him versus just shouting at him and punish him on every time he make a little mistake. So and I know this because as a person that, you know, and I know this ain't basketball, but like when I used to like work at a job that I used to have about 5-6 years ago, I used to get like yelled at by my employer all the time every time I made one little mistake. So anytime I made a mistake, or you know what I'm saying, I kind of beat myself down about it when the new league came in and whatnot. So when they came in, I was always beating myself down based off what last person did. And they had to sit me down and say, you know, hey, you gotta chill, you're doing a good job. You just gotta relax, man. You're making too much out of this, blah, blah, blah. And then I was able to settle in and get things going. Now I'm not trying to say that's the same thing as basketball, but that probably is it. He was hard on Killian the same way he was hard on Sekou. He was hard on Stanley Johnson. He always hard on the guys that are young and need that time to grow. It's like the whole point is to take your time with him. You can't rush him and then scold him on every little thing he do. You know what I'm saying? If he make a mistake, that's what it comes to. You gotta have patience. Basketball is one of the main sports, them in hockey, that you need patience. Like you can't just force feed you. And that was Dwayne Casey's problem. That was his issue. Why do you think Bruce Brown is balling? He didn't have the patience to let him develop his jump shot or put him in position to let him shoot the ball more. That was just Dwayne Casey, man. Why do you think Luke Kennard blew up on him one time? Luke Kennard, for God's sakes. He got tired of the way Casey was managing. Like, he's a good man. We all said that. We glad he's still technically with the organization. But his old ways, I think, was attacking these players in the wrong way. Because it just was. That's why I want to give Monty a chance with Killian and any of the other young guys on the team, like Livers too, because Livers got to get more aggressive. He got all the tools. He's got to get more aggressive with his players.
And I'm glad you brought up Isaiah Livers because one of my sources told me that Isaiah Livers is actually going to be gone for almost a month because he got an ankle injury. Yeah. Just one of my sources. And don't quote me if it ain't true or not. That's just one of my sources saying that. So he's gonna be gone for at least like 3 weeks because of ankle. So I just wanted to just put that out there. But yeah, I mean, Casey has an old school way of coaching, but also too, as an NBA player, you should have to work on your game, period. Anyway, if it ain't with the coaches, just work on your game in general. If it's through the off season, if it's through, you got to work on your game, period. Like, you shouldn't have to ask a coach, like, hey, what you got to do. You should just already know what you need to work on as a player. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Now, I'm not saying that Casey doesn't have faults. He definitely has faults in everything, because there's times to where he put in players and you thinking about, why did he put in this dude? Like, why is he putting in Corey Joseph and having to play all these minutes? Like, why is he playing this person and this person? Why isn't he playing, Killian? Why isn't he playing RJ Hampton? Why is he playing Eugene Armarui? Why is he playing Livers? Why is he? It's just certain points, and then it's moments where he's left the team out there for too long and hasn't put the starters back in. And then in a lot of ways too, and I've seen this personally, to where they have timeouts, and Dwayne Casey is like, he's looking towards his assistant coaches like, yo, what do I do? And they looking at him like, hey, you the head coach. You should already know what you need to do. We need to ask you the same question. But I think Monty is going to be well for this team, man, especially, guys like Duran and Isaiah Stewart and Cade and Ivy and Seward Thompson and just all these guys. I think he's going to be a good coach, and he's got a good coaching staff around him too. You got Jared Jack, You got Mark Bryant, and all these other guys, man. So it should be good development for this team, and then you can see this team is already with Monty Williams because of what you saw at his press conference. Damn near everybody on the team showed up except Boyan because he was out of the country. But that just tells me that they believe in his system and they believe in Monty Williams.
Yeah. Because
how many times you seen damn near a whole team come to a coach's press conference? Rarely see that. Yeah. So that's just me.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I will say this though. I don't think Killian was having to ask him what he's supposed to do as a player. I just think that Casey just didn't let him take his time to figure his own issues out. But the other thing this leads back into what you said in the past that Daryl tried to disagree with you on was are the Pistons fans willing to be patient with Monty Williams? Because you know how they get. If they don't see something happen when they think it's supposed to happen, you already know it's going to be World War 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then realizing that you forgot 3 was supposed to become next. That's how this fan base get. And that's the thing. That's going to be the test I'm looking at is the fans going to be waiting because the energy I'm getting is we supposed to be down and ready for the finals probably by the end of his second year. You know that's not going to be the case.
Right.
You know how it is. We go through an 8-game losing streak. You know they're going to be ready to fire them. That's why I said my record for them this year is going to be between 28 to 39 wins. Yeah. Somewhere in between that number.
Yeah, if they stay healthy.
Because you got to understand something. As bad as Casey's game management and stuff like that was, and all the injuries that we had, which was 30 different roster rotations. 30 different roster rotations in 1 year of 82 games. And we still came away with 17 wins. Without our best player, or should I say two of our best players at times, really all 3 of them, and then the roster just dwindling little by little each of the year. Each part of the portion of the year. So we still came away with 17 wins. Had you been healthier, you probably would have got 24, 25. So I feel confident in giving them that number between like basically 28 and 40.
I agree. You know, Casey had it in class when he decided to step down.
Yeah.
So front office, he had it with class.
Yep.
So you gotta respect that. You gotta
right.
That.
I'm so sorry, Brad. I know I've been cutting you off. You probably ready to punch me in the face. I was gonna say this because we got 2 other little things I did want to touch on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know you've been down there this week. The final week for Miggy. This is gonna be kind of a bittersweet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sadly, I didn't get to see him when I last went to the game with y'all. This is gonna be. We hopefully we get this Lions win because I'm a cry on Sunday.
Right.
I know he got old and that injury kind of messed him around at the end of his career, but I mean, come on, bro. He's been he had practically what felt like 2 Hall of Fame careers in his timeline. So to see him about to leave, that's gonna be kind of hard to live life without him. As far as hearing that name.
Right. It's you just saw how good a player he's been, and then to want to stay with the Tigers as long as he had.
Yeah.
Even through the ups and downs, and still having fun and laughing and joking with his teammates and stuff, man. So, definitely big out for him and everything. Cool guy, man. I said yesterday, man, he was super cool. And they're gonna do a celebration throughout the weekend. You're gonna see the old teammates, old coaches, friends, family. Everybody is probably gonna come out. Go out in style and You know, just that they celebrate him real good, and he can go out on style. And hopefully, he can stay with the somewhere within the front office with the coach within the Tigers too. So
yeah, that's true, man. Definitely, because he'd be welcome to be here, man. Hall of Fame player, legendary career, man. Another thing I want to touch on. So salute to Miggy though, but the other thing I want to touch on real quick. We talking about the Pistons and what they might do next week preseason. Are their homeowners, known as the Red Wings, also just had their preseason game and their draft pick. What's his name? Nate Danielson or Nate? Yeah, he hit the game winner. I believe Red Wings win 4-3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, we know this is a young team, and I see it. Oh yeah, that's look dope.
Yeah.
It's giving me an idea too. I'll tell you that on screen. But no, yes, man. Listen, we know they haven't played the regular season yet, but the Red Wings are a young, talented team. Yzerman, we all said, has done a good job acquiring talent out the draft and making what seems to be the right moves. Not saying he's been perfect as GM either, but I'm just saying, like, for what he's doing, he's taking his time with this young team, and this is what I mean. As who I said, can compare it to the Pistons. Like, they have to take their time with their young players. They went ahead, gave the deal, as we know, not to rehash the same stuff over, but they gave the deal to Dylan Larkin, and then now they're moving forward. They got another piece to their team, and at this point, I think with the way they're going about this build, they're just going to let this young team play out and see what they got, and let them develop the slow way. They go slow burn this team to greatness, because when you pay Dylan Larkin that, and then you don't go out and acquire some huge name free agent, that tells me that you're just letting your young guys develop that you got out the draft.
Absolutely.
And I think, when you look at basketball, you compare that to basketball. That was sort of the same way with Golden State. Then when they started getting to that element, that's when you saw those Harrison Barnes and then what's the one that just retired for them? The one that we comparing to Stuart Thompson to now. I can't think of his name. Top of my head. Andre Iguodala. Yeah. So that and then he had championship greatness. So that's just what Yzerman is doing. He's building the team from the ground up. And yes, sir. I that's why I wasn't mad about the Bertuzzi situation, because it wasn't going to put you over, and it didn't really put you under either. You're still the same team with or without him. Right. So now it's about trying to get who are going to be the next rising stars. You got rookies of the year, maybe the guy from last year's draft is going to come in now and ball out this year, and who knows, maybe the guy we got this year already ready to go. You never know. But I like what they're doing. You gotta watch the Red Wings. We gotta get to a game this year, definitely, because whenever we can get there, we got to get to a game, because hockey to me is about to get real fun in the city of Detroit. We're special.
Oh yeah, and it's good to have good young talent on our teams that's willing to just grow and just have out there, man. And the Red Wing team, they're gonna be fun to watch, man. They're gonna be fast-paced team. The direction of Dylan Larkin and Sider and all these guys too. It's gonna be exciting. Very exciting easy for them. So, and then I know. You never know what can happen. But I think they're going to be better this year than they were last year, man. So, they don't do that playoff stuff.
Yeah. What up, y'all? What up?
Hey, now it's time to get you in here sooner, but my phone acting for you.
Oh, no, you ain't tripping like that. I was like, man, get that. I'm like, come on.
So now we got you. Okay, so let me ask you something, Dante. What do you want to, not to switch gears again, but what do you want to see from tonight's game, bro?
I want to see the same game as the Falcons. Because they shut that whole offense up. they relied on field goals. So I want to see the same defensive intensity. I want to see the offense go off. Hey, I gotta ask you a question. Cause I seen some stuff about what's his name? Devontae Adams. So this is what I seen. They talking about he trying to leave open. But here's the thing, who gonna pick? They talking about Lions could pick him up. But they talking about we gotta give up a couple of picks and Jameson Williams.
I would do it.
That's what I said. I'm not pulling the trigger on that.
I just think the receivers we have and just see how they play.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel like this? If it ain't broke, don't fix it,
when
bro.
you come back on that suspension, we our offense gonna be a threat. It's definitely gonna be a threat. We gotta look at it. We got Marvin Jones. We got James. We got Jameer Gibbs that come in and slot the team too. So I wasn't feeling that trade, so I was like, they can keep that.
Yo, that background noise, man, is real distasteful, bro.
Who, me?
Well, the background noise that you had going on there, brother.
Oh, I was backing out. That's it. Yeah, I was backing out. I thought I was at work. I'm at work right
It sounds like somebody in your ear whispering some evil cantations or something. Go out there and destroy them all. Go out there and destroy them all.
No, but I'm at work. My bitch trying to talk to you for weeks.
I know, man. I was gonna call you after I got off here, and then you came in, so you didn't have to worry about it.
No, I'm gonna still talk to you about that after. I'm still talking about that. I'm still talking to you, bro. Dog, like we've been going through hell this week.
Yeah, we all have. But listen, let me get your take on this too, man. What was your take on the Damian Lillard trade and the 3-10 trade? So Damian Lillard go to the Milwaukee Bucks and DeAndre Ayton going to the Trailblazers. Yeah.
And I found somebody on that Drew Holiday trade too with that. They talking about Drew Holiday is gonna get traded again. Blazers are trying to trade him immediately.
It's a possibility, yeah. But it's gonna come down to whenever, like he might not get traded to sometime during the season. You never know. Until they find an official suitor, so it depends on what they want.
They're not gonna let him get confident. So it might be quicker than. No, we talking about it might be like a pre. We talking about it might be like. Huh?
No, well, I was about to say, usually in that situation, if they had to go into the season because they couldn't trade him off the rip, he'll likely be riding the bench for a while, and then they'll either decide to waive him or they'll trade him until they find a shooter. And then if they can't, they'll just waive him. Yeah, it could end up being that way. Now, how does it feel up in the Himalaya Mountains right now, bro?
Hold on.
Breathe.
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Breathe.
No!
I know these people in chat like these fools is crazy.
This guy on in a rocket ship.
Oh, dog, you sound like a Sith Lord right now. What is this?
We got wait this one.
Yeah, better talk about the screen, y'all.
We gonna put it on StreamYard.
Yep. We would like to take our time to apologize to everybody that's watching the show right now. Dante's a little discombobulated.
Okay.
We go to his chance. Because we gonna close out after we get done with him, man. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
We like to apologize for the OnlyFans edition of the StreamYard.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get you, Dante.
What you gonna get into?
I'm gonna just not good by you. And then I'm gonna come to your house. Then I'm gonna come to your new crib and I'm gonna run through your wall.
You can't run through that bitch. You harder than the one I had in Southfield. I'm gonna lie to you. And I know because I almost hit that bitch one day. I ain't what he was drinking.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It was
okay.
dark as hell in my house. That's why I almost hit that bitch.
Oh, okay. I got you. So, hey man, what's it? I got me in the show with this. What's everybody's score prediction for the night?
Depends on how we handle the offense. I see it being a close game. It could almost be like an Atlanta Falcons game, which wasn't really close.
So, what you thinking?
I'm gonna say 24 to like 17.
Okay. Say you breathe.
27 to 12.
Ooh.
You
know what? I'm gonna say 26 to 20. I think we all around a similar pathway. Like I said, Green Bay got a good defense, and until the Lions show me that their offense can finish, I gotta keep them around that mid-20s right now, and hope for the best. But I'm gonna keep them around the mid-20s, and then I think they should be good enough. If the defense show up, they should hold them to 20 points. Correct.
You should hold
And I see that. Yeah. Yep. So that's there, man. We're getting to final thoughts. Dante, what's your final thoughts, bro?
Man, my final thoughts is we pull out the win, man. We go 3-1. We get ready for week 5. You know,
Yep.
They're gonna be kind of gun for us for sure. So I'll say that. But who knows, man?
Right. All right. Breathe.
Hopefully, you know, the Lions will come out with a victory today. I said, no Jordan Love, no one. Possibly this offense and defense get better. Hopefully they show up on national TV and come out with this victory. You know, again, shout out to Miguel Cabrera for his last year and a Tigers uniform. And just you know, salute to the Red Wings season starting. And the Dame trade, you know, hopefully it'll work out for all teams, but we'll see what happens throughout the season. But that's about it, my man. Back to you, Mo.
All right. So final thoughts, man. Listen, I'm gonna keep on repeating the same thing. Lions gotta keep on applying pressure, and getting to that young quarterback who's pretty much still a rookie. That's only gonna get better eventually. But the Packers are a flawed team. They're good, but they're flawed too at the same time. And the Lions got a chance to show this one out. There are no excuses for this game. We already know the officials coming, and we know the Lions have been struggling offensively. Their destiny is in their own hand, and it's about time for them to continue to show that they can rise above the adversity, rise to the challenge, and not only rise to the challenge, but complete that challenge and take the dub. And as far as, Red Wings preseason games, everybody keep intact with them because they're young and they up and coming. They're still a few years away before we can really call them a crazy contender. But it's literally just a few, like maybe 2 or 3. I think they'll really be really, really good. We'll see what happens later down the line with them. This is Miggy's last week to be a Tiger, so we go try to keep a close eye on him, man, and enjoy his victory tour. And salutes to Miggy. The Pistons, hey, keep on working on getting down to the fundamentals of y'all team, man. Focus on player development and just putting in that work in the off season like y'all been doing. We'll see y'all next week as far as that when the first preseason game comes from them. And for the Lions, just go out there and get the win, man. So that being said, make sure if y'all like anything we had to say, shout out to our boy Daryl who was in here earlier and he had to go back to work. But if y'all like anything we had to say, please make sure you share these podcasts, man, these videos that we put out on this channel. Also, if you be kind enough to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this, where we have a guest that probably come in here and have the Sith Lord talking to him and whatnot, and up in the Himalaya mountains. And man, make sure y'all keep up with us, man, on Facebook at D313XP, man. Listen, we got a lot more content coming for y'all. It takes some time to get it out there, but definitely more to come. We will be dropping a video after the game as soon as we can, so stay tuned for that tonight when we get this dub. And yeah, man, just follow us, man. Hit the subscribe. Don't forget that notification bell, and hit the like button, man. Get them up, and we appreciate everybody that come through. We love everybody who choose to come and rock with us every week when we do these shows, man. We know we couldn't do it yesterday. It was some things that went down as far as technology goes, so we just had to come back to today. But other than that, yeah, man, go Lions, go Pistons, go Red Wings, go Tigers, and shout out to Miggy. And with that being said, it's Nomus J, it's Dante Chase, and that's the New Breed, and we out here, Coach. D313XP. Yep, just like that.